I like to compare cheap fees and use an analogy that people can perhaps understand. If you were looking at standing up in front of court and having a very serious charge against you, imagine for an instant that you'd been charged with murder. Would you want the best lawyer on your side to defend you? Clearly the answer to that question would be yes. Chances are that lawyer is probably not going to be the cheapest lawyer out there. Chances are that there are very cheap lawyers out there. However, you're going to want the best person to look after your case. The same thing applies when you're looking at any form of professional service that you're receiving. I like to consider ourselves, even though we're just real estate agents, as professional at some point in time. And there are differences between cheap agents and agents who give you the best possible service. Naturally, same analogy as that when you were looking at the lawyer. If you want the best agent, they're probably not going to be the cheapest agent. And you're probably not going to be paying the cheapest fee in relation to marketing, because you get what you pay for. The situation is that you, as an owner of a property, when you take it to the marketplace, you want to get the opportunity to introduce your home to the most people that you possibly can, because the more people that have a look at your property, the more chance you have of finding the one person that is prepared to pay the highest price. Now, when you're sitting down and you're talking to agents, you might save yourself a couple of grand on a commission or a couple of grand in relation to marketing. You've got to ask yourself, am I getting the full spread so that I can potentially meet the most people who are going to come through my property that are going to pay the highest possible price? You might save a couple of grand, but how many more thousand is somebody going to pay that you may not meet? 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand? Save 2, cost yourself 30. Ask yourself the question, cheapest agent or best agent? And then look at what they charge.